What's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Reese here. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on the first segment of Pandemic POV. Thank you for your questions, your concerns, your replies, your responses. We're going to get to those. Now, on the second episode of Pandemic POV, we got three different perspectives. Okay, on the first one, we discussed athletics and athletes and how it affected them. Well, guess what? First up, we have Mr. Bobby Cruz, Athletic Director of UISD.
Bobby Cruz, Director of Athletics, United ISD. The toughest part for us in this transition has been going to a sudden stoppage of events. We're so used to going 100 miles an hour with different activities. In the spring semester, we have soccer, we have boys and girls soccer, golf, tennis, track and field, softball, and baseball. And all of a sudden, it stops. And the second toughest thing is where we operate by set dates, and we operate on playoff dates and certifications. And our next opponent, we already know those. Those are set and those are in concrete. And everything right now is unknown. And so nobody knows when we're coming back, if we're coming back. The UIL doesn't know if they're going to reset any games or have an abbreviated season or pick up where we left off. So we're just waiting. And that has been the toughest part so far. The second question is who is most affected by this? And I think we all are. Our coaches and kids are affected more so, but we feel for those seniors from this year's class who don't get to have closure so far. Everybody looks towards their senior year to finish out their high school athletic careers, and right now we can't. And we don't know if it'll come back. We don't know if it'll resume. But I feel for them the most. And the final question is what positive can come out of this? And I think, if anything, that the silver lining to all of this is that we've learned to appreciate our jobs, our kids, our families more. We've learned to appreciate the student athletes, and we see them every day. As coaches, we become more empathetic to what other people are going through. If anything, I think that is a silver lining. So when we do return, I think we'll return with a different perspective and a different mindset on how we move forward.
Mr. Cruz, thank you. You see, I don't think you guys understand the quality content that is going on right now. Okay? The athletic director of UISD feels for the students. Okay, and we've all been in that situation. Okay, whether you played sports or not, we've all been through a system, and it's affected everybody. Next up, we got a student from TAMIU. Okay, he goes by the name of Joey Casso. Okay, and he has some positives for what's been going on. Joey?
My transition from having all face-to-face classes at TAMIU to now having them all online hasn't been that hard. My professors have been not lenient, but they've been helping us, like making sure we keep it on track by giving us modules for like our assignments, our quizzes, and things like that. So, I mean, I really haven't been having a bad time in this quarantine. The only bad thing that you can hang out with friends and things like that. But, I mean, at least with me, I mean, I have more time with my family, and it forces you to talk. I mean, if you're just gonna be trapped inside the house with your family, but it's pretty fun. I mean, you learn ways how to make use of your time, both fun and studying more and things like that.
Appreciate that, Joey. Looks like you're having fun in quarantine, man, and that's badass, Joey. We're not available to our barbers, as you can tell, and that beard's growing on you, buddy, but it looks good. I think you should keep it. It looks good. Okay. Now, my last guest on the second segment of Pandemic POV is Ms. Rosie Santos. She's a student activity coordinator at LBJ High School, and her message is something that we should all take into consideration. Take a look.
Hello everyone, my name is Rosie Santos and I have the privilege of being the student activity coordinator for Johnson High School. The best part of my job is that I get to interact with the entire Wolfpack student body and faculty, as well as individuals from our community. I know we are all trying our best to deal with this pandemic. I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Laredo's medical and healthcare providers who are at the front line of this pandemic. All the individuals who are in the food industry, as well as our county and city employees who are making sure our community remains safe and productive. To our educational leaders and teachers, thank you for continuing to work to ensure the best education for all of our students. Most importantly, I want you to know how grateful my family and I are to all Laredoans who are stepping up to fight on a daily basis by staying home, practicing social distancing, washing their hands, and wearing masks. We need to continue to follow the CDC guidelines to end this pandemic. I pray we see each other soon. Be safe, stay healthy, and God bless.
Thank you, Ms. Santos, on such a positive message that you just provided us with. Something I haven't mentioned and something you did is thanking the people out there on the front lines. The community members of our city keeping it afloat. We're thankful for them. Now, who are you thankful? I know me, I know my mom, she's a nurse and she's still out there working. Okay, working every day, making sure that people are healthy, people are safe. Let me know who you're thankful for. Comment down, share, at them. Let them know that you care. Thank you everybody for tuning in on the second segment of Pandemic POV. Stay tuned.